Hi, I'm Peices, and this is Hearts of Iron 4 by Blood Alone, where we're playing the German Reich with expert AI. And to start off, I did make some changes. I moved the Felix Steiner's troops that we had here on as reserves up to the Maginot Line and the border with France. And we're going to pull out this entire Heeresgruppe C, and we're going to put them on the Eastern Front instead. Since these are of the old template, they're not that good for offensive actions. I'd rather have these actually on the front lines, and we're still keeping Johannes Blaskowicz here as in reserve for exploitations, together with Manteuffel. And we're also we can actually start pulling the other armies off here, I think, because we should have everyone lined up. I also added some paratrooper orders there, so we're gonna wait until all of these have moved in. We can remove this one and this one and this one, I believe. That should be fine. And we will just put a general field marshal order here on the border with the Soviets. At least it feels like we've got something on the border there protecting us. We're also going to have to move around some aircraft. I do have, let's actually run the clock, because I have moved some of them over. We should see that they start to arrive here. Airports are populating. There we go. We are going to need to, so that airport is filled up. We do have, no, that's Peterstrasser. We probably want to move these away from here. We can base them in Saxon here. Yeah, those are the strategic bombers. The outplanes have very good range. We're gonna move those off. That leaves us with another 1,000 here. Maybe we can move some of these, because we're gonna have to fight in the Benelux to start. Tactical bombers and the heavy fighters can probably be based up here instead. The transport wings, they don't really need to be assigned anywhere. And they're going to be used for paradropping and then dropping supplies. These tactical bombers, they are of the older sort. I think we will move them up there. They've got mostly range of the Benelux from there too. And I think we've got more of them as well. Those are the Heinkels. Why don't we just use our air wings here? We can see we got them in Ardennes. Okay, those are the ones that are already based there. Perfect. Let them fly away. This should leave us with... Let's put Steiner's army on a strategic redeployment so they actually get there. I think anyone leaving or there will also go there. I have put Ernst Ebenhard Hell's army on Yugoslavia. When they get down from Norway, they will redisposition up there. Do we really want to? Yeah, we might want to take this engagement actually. See if we can ship away a little bit of the Royal Navy while we're at it. Our garrison troops should be arriving up here, and we are carrying out everyone as well. The Students' army here with the special forces is going to be set to reserve there for now. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing infantry. Yes, I also started adding some more divisions here, because we were lacking of them. It can give us 64 a month. There are puppet. We don't want to have that. It will give us 500 a month. I think we'd rather Italy probably keeps them for themselves though. We will produce our own. Okay, so back to the Air Force. We're gonna have to stop defending our Air Force here, because we're gonna need, especially this loss ratio. They're up to almost the same efficiency as us. And We don't have any radars in range, so we do have a detection advantage at least. We're gonna move... see how many we actually can move. We got 300 slots there. It's all of these fighters, I think, up there. We got another 400 slots up there. Let's put them up there, and they haven't been able to move out just yet, but it looks like we've got another 200 slots up there. Let's move up there. I think that's with mostly these. They are going to be assigned to Benelux. We've probably got one more here. We were also moving this one here. It's also going to be assigned to there. And we'll see how many we still have left. There should only be this one here. At least 300. Now we can move 100 of them up there. Let's grab these. Also put them over Benelux. We probably want to keep these up here. These aren't going to help us anything in the war against France. What happened up here? Did we actually manage to engage them? Or are we just burning fuel? Looks like it is. I think they're going up to reinforce. Let's see if we can find something in our... Because we are still putting down loads of mines. I wonder what these are doing. I think there may be oh, they're just holding off there, I guess. And these are coming up to intercept Task Force 4. It's this one actually. With 4, it would be a really good catch if we could catch them with our strike fleet. We still want to get some of our troops here into position. I don't think there's any supply problems here. As soon as they're all in position, we can keep the old ones still around there. And everyone seems to be mostly in position here. All the fighters in position. It does look like it. We do want to have everyone here. This one, of course, means that they have no mission assigned. I guess that's fine. Okay, we've only got 100 doing interception here now. That's fair enough. We want to have all of these. And we'll assign everyone here. Close air support. It's going to be the main task for these are our Junker 87 squadrons. These are our BF-110s and our Junkers 88s. We're probably going to put the 110s. They are very sturdy. We're going to have them on interception. We want to have all of the standard fighters though on air superiority, so let's start off with that. I'm going to swap this one back to interception. These are the Junkers 88s. I think they should all be upgraded now. We're probably still upgrading some from the stockpiles. We've got 22 left. That's a little bit more. Then we can start converting our BF-110s. Alright, so we want these to be doing a close air support as well. And these can cover northern France from here too. So we can pop them over without having to find a new airfield for them. Then we've got all the light bombers here. They will be doing logistic strikes. And we've got our heavier bombers. The question is if we want to have these doing logistic strikes or ground. So we've actually got loads of CAS in here, so I think we can have them on logistic strikes as well. We have them on strategic strikes against ports would be a good one, I guess. No, let's could have them on doing port strikes. If possible, otherwise logistic strikes. I think port strikes are always active though. We also want to check that we are everyone on air superiority. Just do it during the daytime. Yeah, one interception can be day and night, and since the BF1 110s have some radio equipment. Close air support is going to be everyone except this one. It's going to be daytime. And the Junkers 88 also has the radio equipment to be able to go out at night. All the tactical bombers here will go only daytime. Actually, I think the Heinkels also have that. Yeah, the Heinkels can go at night. I think we're not going to be using these. We'll try to conserve our numbers, the strategic bombers. And we can't upgrade any of those yet. We are running a surplus of chromium. Do you have anything we can spend it on? Yeah, we probably captured some chromium up in Norway. Same thing with tungsten. We could actually reduce our trade of tungsten. I'm fine with being two below there. It's not that bad of a penalty at this stage. But we are going to need more fuel. Let's bump that up prematurely. What doctrines do we have? Land doctrine. We can actually keep going here. We will pick up Schwerpunkt. This will give us a little bit more organization and recovery rate for our tanks. And just a little bit quickly before we do anything else, let's just check where we've got our... Okay, so at least we have good coverage here. Let's see if we can't start building some here in France as well. The Kurdistan area. Go in Holland as well. This of course gives us a slight bonus to. We see it when we end up in combat. It will give us a slight bonus when attacking here. As much as I would like to, they're in position. They have enough organization. Question is if we want to try and paradrop these as soon as possible. I would say we do. Well, the first thing we are going to do is are going to declare some wars. So Belgium and the Dutch, and let's not forget Luxembourg. And we will have to wait 1 hour. That will be May 22nd at midnight. No, I didn't want it to pass that far. Alright, so we got a few of these. We have been embargoed by the United States, alright. And they all joined the Allies, together with Iceland actually. Okay, so we do have air superiority here. They haven't been able to move over anything, I guess. And we are going to be using these transports then. I'm trying to drop here before any reinforcements arrive. That means we should be able to pocket all the divisions that are stuck here. Or hopefully at least. No, those are the only orders we have there. Actually, oh yeah, we need to be in daytime. We probably don't have any. We should have air superiority during the night too, though. But we'll see. They will drop when they drop. We're trying to do something a little bit historical there at least. Guderian here will attack through Luxembourg. And let's make sure that we have moved these in an hour, I think. And now we have Manstein. Actually, select all of them. Move in here. I'm gonna push up this way. Whilst the Guderian is gonna push towards Sedan. And I should really go through these and see what more traits we have. Just if there's anyone that's gotten the Panzer leader ones. Guderian, of course, already had that. But Rommel doesn't have anything new. Up here we've got Rommel in ready to exploit any gaps. We'll use Step Dietrich here. And we go for Maastricht. And we'll directly try to cross into Belgium. Instead of trying to go up into the Netherlands, we'll pull north afterwards. And we do want to keep some of these troops on the... We'll do the infantry in just a little bit once the other ones have started off there. That would be only the strategic bombers. There's of course a lot of resistance. We can use our operatives to help mitigate that in a bit. How did this combat up here end up? Did we manage to catch them? I don't think so. Oh, here we go. Actually, we did manage to catch them. We managed to sink the two Norwegian ships, Scharnhorst and Gras Zeppelin, and Gneisenau and Scharnhorst. Heavy ships are really doing a lot more now. But they managed to reinforce with the Eagle and Ark Royale as well. They have disengaged, okay. Alright, they're just trying to disengage with the last two destroyers there. It looks like this one was a fairly good one for us. What kind of aircraft do they have here? We can't see... Oh. I think you can see it in the posts. There we go. So we've got the attacks going. Now we want to support this attack a bit. Or support these attacks. Let's actually use the move order. If we do break through, we want to have these troops actually follow through. I'm grabbing the ones with the organization here. There's the ones without, other ones on guarding the French border. We might actually want to push into Metz just to block these that are trying to reinforce Luxembourg. And we'll see if these actually drop. They'll probably drop once the combat is over. Okay, so we want to keep going in this direction as well, towards Eindhoven. And we want to move in here as well. And now that we are at war, we should be able to grab all of these. We should be able to pull up a new order here. Something like that. Maybe they lost, yeah, they lost all their orders, of course. So pin those down, move in this direction, move in that direction. And towards Liège and Eindhoven. We'll just push in a little bit there and we'll see how it goes. And now if we look here, we can see that we have an intel advantage here. And that should be conferring us a bonus down there of 7.7% from having the spy stationed here before. Which of course on the Panzer divisions is a decent amount of soft attack. And we're gonna need all the help we can because they're well entrenched here. And it's defensive terrain. We got 14 divisions again, where we haven't reinforced with anything, of course. Combat with this to 10 there, so we should be able to reinforce with about 4 of these divisions as well. 5 maybe? Yeah, 5 it should be. And then down here, we're already out of supplies. We can probably set them up with some extra motorization. Let's do this for all of our spearheads. Not sure we have the trucks for it. We'll see. 480, yes, we do have the trucks for it. That might clear some of the supply issues out. And Iceland has been called in. Okay, it looks like we have made our first breakthroughs up here. Okay, we are moving into Belgium there, trying to cross the river so we can move down on Brussels. It does not look like these will be jumping anytime soon. We can check here what we have for airs. This should be jumping. It's 70% air superiority should be the key number there. Okay, so we lost one to accident, one to AA. They've moved fighters in here. And these, of course, haven't been pulled off. Fun that our 110s show up here. But the air superiority, or the numbers down there, doesn't show them at all. Looks like we have some Italian fighters here too. Okay, they've got everyone on interception there, and that's good for us. Of course, we did pile in a lot of bombers here. That would be the sensible thing to do. It looks like we've done a port strike here as well against their submarines. A little bit of damage though. Our fleet is back here, so let's check the naval report. This should be the one. We lost one peices 167 carrier-borne naval bomber. We managed to sink 2 of their cruisers and 5 destroyers. That's a good ship in the Royal Navy. And we see what aircraft they are using. I don't think they managed to harm us anything. These are all ours. No, we can't really see what kind of aircraft they were trying to use. The French lost 4 convoys there as well. We will keep our submarines here. We have a couple of cruiser submarines here set to patrol. I chose these because they actually have a very good surface detection. They are quite quick at spotting them because they've of course got the radars. And they're quite hard for the enemy to detect. We've got 2 task forces here we are still trying to spot. China fleet is up here in Norway. And of course, whatever fleets they send up here, they'll also try to reinforce them. But maybe we should, because they seem to be all here. Let's actually move up to... I think Bergen is good enough. I don't think they are trying to naval bomb anything there. We should probably move something up there. So let's move these up. They can be in southern Norway instead. So we're at least trying to protect our assets up there. Up here. No mission set. Yeah, but you're repairing. And then I can probably go out on one more tour. We'll let her repair again. Actually, it should probably be him since it's a German ship. Let's move up this way towards Ardennes. Yeah, I think we want to have these all except one move there and then up that way. I think that's going to be a better way to go. We kind of want to take that before this fortress becomes active or stuffed. How are we doing down here? Looks like we have another few days still in bad supply here, but at least it got a little bit better when we put the trucks in. Now we can probably pull them back a few provinces there. It'll alleviate it a little bit. 6 divisions less. And we will can actually take these 7 divisions. That's good. Let's take them and pop them in there instead. And that means they should strategically redeploy out of there. And everything is pouring into the Benelux now. There, of course, there's some big airports here, so they can muster up a decent amount. Oh, we did manage to pull the paratroops off. Now this is going to be a very tough one for us, unless we manage to crack through there. Let's move into there. And these are in a defensive combat. They should be moving in fairly quickly, hopefully being able to give us an escape route for our paratroopers. It would be nice if these could drop. They're dropping somewhere else. Okay, well, we want to try to paradrop them there, probably. See if we can't pull that one off instead. Wasn't really expecting these to go through. Air superiority must have shifted just slightly. We keep them there and see if we can take that. We will. Okay, now we lost one paratrooper division there. They of course land with so low organization that it's hard for them to defend once they are on the ground. Okay, Luxembourg has given up. That's a lot of trains for a small nation. And Luxembourg has capitulated. That is great news indeed. And I think we still have orders to continue through to Sedan. Still haven't managed to break through the Ardennes here. They of course are like to defend this a little bit more fiercely in the game than in reality. I think the French only had 3 armies or something defending the general area. They were reserve armies. And I want to move this line down a little bit. And I can stay on that side. These are on the right side. And we will remove these pink ones. And we'll see if we can make another paradrop this division into. Again, it's going to be hard. Since there's I can see that there's a division defending there. Could maybe drop in there. We don't have any air superiority in France just yet. And let's get rid of this one. They are a little bit annoying, these lines though. Now we need to, of course, tell them that they are allowed to go if they get an opportunity. I need to probably split this up, move half of them there. So grab these and move them into this vector. Probably need to move a few down. Oh, that's fine. And these are all on defending. And attack up that direction. We have sunk another submarine up there. We are getting our special forces back. The high sea fleet has made it to Bergen. I see that the China fleet is out here as well. There's a battle cruiser there as well. It looks like we had another big engagement with the British here. Managed to sink another 2 Norwegian coastal defense ships. And doesn't look like we've done any damage to anyone else here. We've got the kills here. Prince Eugen and Admiral Scheer. 2 of our heavy cruisers, aren't they? Admiral Scheer is the Panzer ship, and Prince Eugen is the Blücher class. We can take those small engagements with the Royal Navy. That's going to play us well in the hands in the future. We're having a lot more luck with our naval engagements than Germany did in real life, of course. They lost quite a few ships here in the Weißeruben. We finished the dockyards. It's probably about time actually to think about our next lines of heavy ships. we would like to wait a little bit with that because we want to have our new anti-air guns before building another design. We don't have any kind of new equipment at all there. So for now, let's pump up our submarine production. That should be fine. And we will think about that again in the future. It looks like we might need to import some more. We're not doing anything here. Okay, so we want to probably wait until these have arrived there. We have no one actually going into this gap there. Let's move some divisions up into there. Doesn't look like they are trying to do anything there either though. And let's move this direction instead, so we plug that hole. Of course, spread pretty thin up here. We could probably move our reserves in to keep the Dutch contained up here. And once Johannes has arrived up here, we can move this army down. That should be Kushler. We haven't really got the entrenched. They're almost fully entrenched here. We've only got 10% entrenchment, so let's remove this army from here. They will summon off to the field marshal order on the eastern front in a little bit there. Okay, so this is a very important technology. We unlock the radars. We're going to want to build those as soon as possible. Probably want to this too though. Now we can get the advanced fire control, new radars and new anti-air. We can design some new heavy ships. I want the advanced radio for our tanks. Either way, the air-air radar of course is good as well. And another radar, so we'll just continue on there. And we get the improved anti-air from there. Is there any other? We could actually grab the improved dual purpose guns as well. Would like to do these. Oh, we really need to do the snorkel down here as well. We do have the cruiser hull replacement. Could take advantage of that. And I'd like to get one of these out as well. Probably gonna build some more carriers. Would prefer the 40 variant. We'll think about that once we get another slot. We can think until we get another slot. We'll push in a bit more here. Tanks have not arrived here just yet. Looks like they have a lot of troops here. Maybe not. These are standing in Rotterdam, I think. Not that easy to tell. Yeah, and these 3 divisions are there. We did manage to take the fort here, so that plays us well. And these are going to be shifting down south soon. Okay, so our tanks have arrived here. And let's push straight in here, I think. We will just encircle the edge instead. It looks like Hungarians down south. Should have had them in order maybe. Make this a little bit easier. Let's move everyone into this small gap that we have here. And we will try to go down that direction instead, I think. We're soon going to take that tile, so let's make sure that we are supporting this attack instead. As much as we managed to take Luxembourg, we're not really getting through the Ardennes here. French have moved up loads of divisions. We can maybe look at this one and see what they've got. No, not really. They're probably using 9-1s as well with support artillery. Yeah, let's get rid of these paratroopers. This also means we can move our tank division back there. we lost the one paratrooper division. We might need to build a few more ones for future operations. So we've got plenty there in under construction now. Okay, so we have run out of supply there. Let's use our... I could probably have done this before as well. Let's see if we can use some air supplies. We do have another airport here in Luxembourg. We probably want to keep these 100 fighters up here. Probably would have wanted to have one of the local defense ones. Let's move one of these. With the dead aces. And you will go to air superiority instead from Luxembourg. Yeah, those are probably better off from there, but these... those are... You want to have these there. Those are the Dornier 17s. And these... Yeah, they should be in Benelux. That should be fine. Now we can have a quick look at how we're doing here. We're trading... Yeah, we're losing a lot of bombers though. And that's, again, they're on interceptions. They are primarily targeting our bombers. But I mean, that's what they're for. We're probably losing a lot of the earlier, cheaper bombers as well. Whilst our air superiority fighters are trying to shoot down their fighters. And we're probably shooting down mostly their easier ones. It's a little bit random what aircraft faces up against what, since they go one air wing against one air wing. This is not a good place to attack from. But it does look like we have... let's select them all, let's move back and then move in here. Try to take Liège. Where is... of course the supply hub is in Brussels. Antwerp would actually be helpful as well. This attack is not going through, but we can maybe attack in this direction instead. Looks like the Italians are here. We're actually running up to the point where maybe we could invite Italy into the war. French look like they just have a token force here, but on the other hand, so do the Italians. That could actually be somewhere where we can move Mr. Hell's army. Just to make sure that the Italians don't get overrun. We will put them out there. Probably want to go in for naval doctrine. Carrier organization would be good, of course. Detection and efficiency for the raiding efficiency for the heavy cruisers as well. Since we have the fancy ships out there doing that. This is going to be a bigger boost for us, I think. We have so many more submarines out there. And let's make sure that we are supporting this attack properly. Our reserves are mostly in place here. We'll move down. And we'll concentrate even more forces into this where we don't have any superiority. The question is if we want to support this attack instead. And support the push for Sedan instead. 0 aircraft there. Where are they flying from then? They must be coming up from within France. Of course, there's a big airport here in outside Amsterdam as well, I think. should be able to use these to push in a bit. Should be fine. Let's use half of these for there. Probably don't want to move too far in. There we go. One closer to Antwerpen. I probably want to leave one behind. No, we're not going to go get into Antwerpen with these divisions. Let's hold off there. We have a better front on Breda now at least. And we are going to take Liège soon. And we're also going to be in Sedan soon as well. And we see what the French are feeling for. Yes, we can. Okay, so they have light tanks here. They are armor value of 8. What piercing do they have? Piercing value we can see at the same place. Piercing 41. Okay, so they are piercing us mostly. What piercing do they have there? And yeah. Okay, so they probably got anti-tank in here. So that means we do need to up our armor a little bit on our tanks. We keep that in mind as well. And I think about here in 8th of June was when the Italians joined in. We will hold off just a little bit more. Now, the big question is if we want to go straight for anti-tank there, or if we want to do some naval technology while we are waiting. The dual purpose batteries would be a big upgrade. Medium batteries if we're going for the cruiser route. Probably be good to get these done as well. And well, we don't have the experience. Yeah, we want to wait for experience. We have this one as well. It is still way ahead of time, so we will hold off on that, and it doesn't help us right now. As for tanks, we could get doing engineers would be good to have done, because we're going to need them when we're guarding from naval invasions. That could be useful as well, as we're getting these done. And these ones also count for the naval invasion, or the one you get from Weisserube. We're not going to do that though. Okay, so we've got 73 days on that one, 79 on that. That's about 150 days to research other naval technologies. I think we will grab the dual purpose batteries. And at least that'll be a good upgrade for any ships we design. Torpedoes could be one as well. No, we get these. Do we have enough time to get that? That's 70, 110 days. So if we get this one now, we might be able to put those in separate slots to upgrade some heavy cruisers. Yeah, that's fine. So maybe actually then we want to do the hulls instead, if we are doing cruisers. 46, I think I will save some naval experience, but do these when we're going for a heavy ship instead, I think. We're gonna make the H40, the Hindenburg class that was supposed to supersede the Bismarcks. I think that'll be a good idea. We need more fuel. We're not gonna be able to get through that way. How much are we missing? Well, probably a lot. Let's just bump it up a bit and we see what happened. Okay, we did manage to break through here. Are we still pushing towards Sedan? No, because they are attacking us. Let's attack it straight into there then. Right, grab a few units here too. And we'll help them out a little bit from several different directions. The Italians have no supply here, but we seem to be doing though. We seem to be having it. Yeah, we are far outstretched for the Luxembourg supply point. Well, it looks like we need to clean up our Panzer orders a little bit here as well. We do want to have them there, we don't want to have them there. These... Yeah, let's do it that way, that's fine. Let's get rid of this. And just remove this one, and we will put this a little bit closer to the front. Might be a good time to draw in Manteuffel or Rommel. I would like to see us exploit a little bit more, but I think that's for the next episode, because we have been going on for quite some time now. So thank you very much for watching, take care, and see you next time.